Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you how to configure idle. These are my like specifications. You guys don't have to do the same thing, but it'll be kind of a walkthrough on some settings that will help you guys out. Just kind of show you around idle. And the reason I'm doing this is because idle is what I'm going to be doing my tutorials in, just because it looks better than the command prompt. It's easier to edit than the command prompt, so it'll be easier to make it look okay for video. Um, Personally, I don't like idle because of some of the things that it doesn't support, such as number lines, which is kind of retarded. Actually, maybe they changed that in Python 3.3, but I'm not sure if they updated idle that much. So I don't like it that much personally. I typically use Genie, which is something that I found on Linux. I'm not sure if it's for Windows, if they've compiled it for it. If they haven't, then sorry. If they have, cool. I like Genie just because it allows me access to the command line so I can do this stuff too with like a better interface, but yeah. Anyways, I digress. What you have to do in order to configure this is really just go to options and configure idle. There are other things in here like go to file/line, which kind of makes up for the number line thing. There's a debugger, stack viewer, auto open stack viewer, and things like that. You have a view last restart and restart shell. You have an edit, which basically just kind of shows you some stuff, but nothing really configurable. And then you have Windows, which kind of lets you zoom in, and you have help, which kind of tells you some stuff about different things. If you go into configure idle, what you can do is select your font type. There's a lot in here, as you can see. Now, if you're like me and you don't like serif fonts, or you don't like sans serif fonts, ones without like the little things on the end, I don't really know of a good way to describe it at the moment, then you want something like Times New Roman, which is what I'm actually going to select just because it looks nice. I like it. Because I just hate it when like a capital I looks the same as a like L, a lowercase l. Also, Python standard for spaces. Keep that the same. You always want to keep standard. What I hate is when things are up at 8, because that's just ridiculous, especially for Python, because indentation is important. If you haven't programmed in 2.7, you will learn in Python there's a there's an importance with how big an indentation width is. Just trust me on that. Leave it at 4. You don't want anything more. You don't want anything less. It'll make things more complicated later on. Hit apply if that's all you want to do. It'll change your stuff. Right here you can also change the size. 14 is typically pretty good for Times New Roman. It looks okay. Because I'm programming or videotaping this, I might like make it 18 or something so it's easier for people to see. Maybe 20 or 22, but you don't really ever want it bigger than that because it kind of gets ridiculous. At the end of this video, I'll see what 20 looks like and make adjustments from that because I can't really tell what it's going to look like on YouTube until after I upload this. Anyways, there's also highlighting, which is really not important, but it may help you guys a lot because it's always nice to know what these highlightings mean. You can customize them as well. These are comments, so things that won't be compiled. The default, as you see, is red. Defining a function, the function name is blue, the parameters are black, but the definition keyword is yellow. A multi-line comment is green. A string is green. When you select something, like you highlight it, then it'll be gray. If you look for something, it'll be black. Again, this keyword is purple, which is if it's a function instead of like a keyword like def. None is another keyword and it's like def, so it's orange. An error will come up as this reddish pink, so on and so forth. Standard out, standard error. And you can change all this as well. You can go with a custom theme, and then you see this, which is like a theme that I made. It just is different, or I don't even know if this is the one I made or not, but it's a custom one. I would just stick with the built-in theme because it's easier to just handle. Plus, it's standard, so everyone will know what everything means. You can change the key set if you want. I have no need to. You probably don't if you live in the U.S. and you speak English. And that's pretty much it. You don't really need any of this other stuff. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a second. Anyways, sorry about that. Mic was moved up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Basically, this is all you need to like customize your prompt. If you have any questions on like how to do something, feel free to tell me. The highlighting thing is pretty easy. You can, like, for foreground you can say choose color for and blah blah blah. So you can say Python comment, or yeah, Python comments. You can say normal text, Python keywords, all that kind of stuff. You can go to your background and just say like the background for all of this is black. Okay, and then it'll say save as whatever. Anyways, if everything's how you guys like, just press OK, and you're back to a shell which has all of your new settings. Again, you don't have to do the Times New Roman. That's just a personal thing. I like really hate it when I can't tell if it's a capital I or an L, because that becomes important later on when you're using functions. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. If you guys have any questions, again, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to walk you guys through it. PM me if you want to or need to. And like the video if you liked it. Subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I need a better way to make an outro. I sound so awkward all the time. Anyways, thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video.